Hey guys! So every now and then I like to just sit down and chat with you for a little bit, just talk about stuff. Whenever I get into that mood, I like to send out a request for you guys to send me questions that I can answer in a Q&A video. So I usually do that on Instagram, where you can follow me by the way if you like. Today I thought I would go through the questions that you guys sent me and see if I can answer them. Disclaimer before I start, I'm going to butcher all of your usernames, so hope you don't mind. I'm gonna try my best to pronounce them correctly. So, first of all, Rubina Matanya asks, would you rather have eyeliner or lipstick? Definitely eyeliner. I don't wear lipstick that often, but I do wear eyeliner pretty much every single day when I'm wearing makeup, so yeah, I would go for eyeliner. Gloria Joe asks, what bands do you listen to? I don't really listen to any specific bands anymore. I kind of just have the radio on nowadays, or I will look up a Spotify playlist. You know, they have these amazing mood playlists that I absolutely love, often kind of calm acoustic music. And Safia asks, if you could give one tip to someone who is about to go to college, what would it be? I think I'd say work hard, play hard. This is a time in your life when you're going to study lots and lots and lots. Studying has never been this hard, I can tell you that. But also, you form friendships for life in college, and there's so many opportunities to have fun during this time. So I would say definitely don't be afraid to indulge in that as well. So make sure to study, I mean that's your priority, but don't forget to have fun, because I mean this is a really great time in your life. So Brix UK asks, what are your thoughts on planner decorating and plan with me videos? Oh, these are so popular right now, guys. I've watched a couple of them and I have to say I do find it intriguing. I really like usually the way it turns out, but it's definitely not for me. I don't think I'd be able to spend this much time on just planning. I think I would enjoy that for 1 or 2 weeks and then grow tired of it. So yeah. So Lauren Morton asks, could you recommend some books, non-fiction and also fiction? And for non-fiction, she's asking specifically for history and Celtic language books. So I'm looking at my kind of bookshelf over there. Okay, so a couple of things that I do have here that are really nice, not Celtic, but nice. I have the Introduction to Old English. Let me grab them. So this is the Introduction to Old English by Peter Baker, and this is the Introduction to Old Norse by Michael Barnes. And these are really nice, and these are really understandable books that you can use to study these languages at home. I don't have a book like this for Old Irish, although I do think I could recommend the book by Stifter. What's it called? Sen Goidalk. Sen Goidalk by Stifter is a really good beginner's guide to Old Irish. For fiction, I have recently absolutely fallen in love. Let me grab it. This book right here, this is Rogues, edited by George Martin and Gardner Dozois. I have written a full review on my blog of this, so I'm not going to go into too much detail, but it is really, really good and I love it, and it's, look how big it is, awesome. Lee K asks, if you could be a boy for a day, what is the first thing you would do? I think I'd have a lot of fun dressing myself, just, you know, exploring the world of boy fashion. I think I'd just walk around town and see how people react. Maybe talk to a girl or something, I don't know. Sarah Tholo asks, what is your dream job? My dream job is definitely to be a full-time professional blogger, vlogger and makeup artist. It is also the career that I'm kind of trying to get into at the moment. So yeah, it's what I'm going for. Fingers crossed I can do it. So Jenna Lily asks, what inspired you to start making YouTube videos? I followed this computer class in high school, and one of the assignments was to build a website, and that is something that I had been doing since elementary school, so I knew all the HTML and everything, so I could really focus on just making a website that I really loved. And I decided to go for a beauty blog. And beauty blogs weren't very popular back then, but yeah, that's just what I decided, or kind of like a website about beauty. And then when I had finished that, I decided that this website needed a video tutorial. I'm thinking this was around 2008. I pretty much only knew Purse Buzz back then and Panacea 81, but yeah, I decided that my website needed a tutorial, so I did a couple of tutorials in Dutch. It was horrible. I had braces. It was absolutely terrible. Then I found out that I really liked doing video tutorials. I made a little bit more of a plan for myself of what I wanted to do with these videos, and I decided to do them in English, and I decided to focus on long hair. So there wasn't really anyone else on YouTube that I knew of doing kind of natural long hair videos, I think, so I decided to do them. And that's how I started. Chelsea Hazelwood asks, what do you think you'll do after YouTube? Of course, I hope YouTube will last. I hope it's one of the few social media that, you know, make it a long time. But if YouTube has to stop and I have to do something else, I think I would dig deeper into being a makeup artist, and maybe doing something else with online media or writing for online magazines and stuff like that. I think I would enjoy that. Mrs. Kimento asks, how long have you and Robert been together, and do you want to get married and have a family at some point? We've been together for a little bit over 4 years now, and at some point we do want to get married. Kids is something for a very far future. Paige Cannon asks, would you rather spend 1 minute on the moon or 6 months exploring Asia with an allowance? Definitely 6 months in Asia. I would not go to the moon if they gave me $10 million. I just, no. There is no way I would ever go to the moon. I love to explore Asia. I'd hate to go to the moon, so there you have it. Wandering Lust 81 asks, if you could just drink one kind of tea for the rest of your life, which one would it be? I would go for green tea with jasmine. I think I could drink that tea for the rest of my life and not grow too tired of it. Buglove33 asks, what is your favorite time of the day? Definitely morning. Nim_Packers asks, beside your supermarket magazine, where do you find recipes from? Pinterest and blogs. There are loads and loads and loads of food blogs, and I believe food blogs are actually one of the most popular blogs at the moment. I browse through Bloglovin and I just click on food blogs and I browse them for recipes. And often I just, you know, make stuff up myself. I really enjoy doing that as well. Moon Emmy asks, why don't you use organic and certified products for your hair, skin and makeup? I used to only use organic stuff on my hair, but I decided to stop doing that because I felt like it wasn't doing much for my hair, and I wanted to try different things, like more conventional cosmetics. Makeup wise, organic makeup is really hard to come by in the Netherlands, and the stuff that you can find is very expensive and not of very great quality. So that's kind of the reason why I branch out to more kind of, you know, conventional makeup as well. Jenny444JS asks, you once said that you would love to go to Japan. Would you ever consider learning Japanese? Definitely yes. Japanese is on my list of languages that I want to learn. I started a little bit learning Japanese in high school. Actually, this is one of the first things that Robert and I did together. It was kind of the beginning of our friendship, I believe. We learned Japanese together, and then I kind of stopped doing that when I went to university and started learning all these other languages. But I definitely want to return to learning Japanese because it's one of my favorite languages in the world. I think it is absolutely beautiful, and I would definitely want to learn that. Pray for Natalia asks, what is your advice on finding a boyfriend for someone who constantly feels anxious and shy around guys? So I am just the same. I still have that. I still don't know how to talk to boys. Kind of, this is still the only way I ever get in touch with boys, is through my friends. I meet people in groups, and then sometimes there's boys in those groups. And because my friends are, you know, a little bit more easygoing when it comes to this, eventually you get in touch with these guys as well. I have found that if you are friends with really good, nice people, their friends are very likely to be good, nice people as well. So I'd say, you know, maybe ask your friends if they know any guys, or if they are friends with any guys that, you know, you may like, and ask them to introduce you. M. Jakarian asks, what's your favorite fruit? Wild peaches. Tina Anger asks, if you had to choose one outfit to wear for the rest of the year, what would you choose? Accessories, hair, makeup, you can change. That's a pretty easy question. I would definitely go for a little black dress. A little black dress is perfect clothing item. You can wear it anywhere, any occasion. It always looks good. So yeah. Singing Daily 1991 asks, do you have any siblings? Yes, I have a little brother. What is your favorite kind of tea? I don't know. I don't think I really have a definite favorite at the moment. And if you could hang out with your friends anywhere and money was not a problem, where would you hang out? In Ireland. Many of my friends seem to go there anyway. I mean, most of them are over in Ireland at least once a year, maybe twice or 3 times. So we're pretty likely to meet in Ireland anyway, and I just love that place to death. And that's definitely, yeah, we always have a great time over there, so Ireland. Goldie Fishy asks, how did you get involved with scouting and what do you enjoy most about it? So I used to go to the scouting as a kid. I was a member myself, and then I left when I became a teenager. I didn't enjoy it anymore. When Robin and I got into a relationship, he went to the scouting as well as a kid. He just never left, so he was still there, and he kind of invited me over a couple of times, you know, when they were doing something fun. And I went over a few times and I kind of, you know, got to know those people. And at a certain point they really needed new leaders, so I volunteered to join, and that's kind of how I got there. I got back into scouting, and what I enjoy most is probably, it really helps to keep my feet on the ground, because it's really easy to get caught up in all the makeup and the glamour, you know, of being a beauty blogger. But this, I mean, I have to get down and dirty with little kids every week on Saturday, and it's literally just rolling through the mud and stuff like that. And it really helps me to, you know, kind of loosen up and everything. The things that these kids say sometimes. I am a leader of the kids from ages 4 to 7 right now, so they are absolutely adorable. In the Pine Tree asks, tell us about your D&D character. So that's Dungeons and Dragons. I have 2 because I'm in 2 campaigns at the moment. One is called Beta, and she is a shifter warlock with the Paragon Path of Doomsayer. She is a chaotic evil character. Very interesting, and I absolutely love her. I love her to pieces. She's fierce and she knows what she wants. There's another one. His name is Greg, and he is a fat bald priest. He is lawful good, a lot more boring than Beta. And he's in a campaign that just started, so I'm kind of getting to know him still. I'm not entirely sure about, you know, all of his character traits and everything, but yeah. Those are my 2 characters in Dungeons & Dragons. Pammy94 asks, do you think you will stay in the Netherlands forever, or would you like to move and try out a different country at some point? I definitely think I will be staying in the Netherlands. Yeah, I have a social network here. All my people are here. Robert's family, my parents are here, my brother. And I just think the Netherlands are a really good country to live in. So I do think I will stay here. Oakwood Elf asks, what is your least favorite monster or creature to fight in D&D? Mind Flayers and Shadar-kai. Okay, so CindyCat13 asks, how has vlogging impacted your life? Has it alienated you from other people? And then there's a reaction from Tales of Lights, who asks, how has vlogging impacted your daily life? For example, do you find you get more things done when you report about it? Since I disagree with the previous commenter about alienation. So Tales of Light is a personal friend of mine. Who went to university with me, so she would know that no, vlogging hasn't alienated me from any people. Pretty much everyone in my life has always known me as the girl that vlogs, so it doesn't really impact my personal life all that much, because I don't vlog other people, and other than that it's just a job. You know, everybody has a job and this is mine, so yeah. I do notice though that when I'm vlogging, especially when I'm daily vlogging, I do notice that I try harder to make my life a little bit more interesting maybe than it is. I go out a little bit more often. I do also notice that I get more done when I've promised to do something. So WitScott23 asked, what languages can you speak? I get this one every time. Okay, so here we go again. I speak Slovak, Czech, Dutch and English. Can get by, kind of, in German and French. I know a couple more languages that I don't speak, but I know how to translate from a medieval manuscript, and those are Old Irish, Middle Welsh, Old English, Old Norse, and I think that's it. Slickster1900 asks, favorite, bananas or lollipops? Bananas. Starry Night asks, hey Loepsie, are you planning on doing a Halloween series in October? Yes! I want to do at least one Halloween tutorial every week in October, so Speaking of that, if you have any ideas or requests for things you would like me to do during Halloween month, then please leave your requests below and I will try and do awesome things. Mary is not asks, I am a huge fan of Jane Austen and the Bronte sisters. Did you read their novels? Yes. Have you read Harry Potter? Yes. If so, what house would you sort in? I think I would be a Ravenclaw or Hufflepuff. I think I'm gonna stop here because this video is going to take forever. So thank you so much for sending your questions, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give a thumbs up and subscribe for more videos. And thank you so much for watching, and I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye!